Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When we last left off, we were here at Thorinhad, waiting the arrival of the Helm's Deep expansion, which is alive and going well as far as I know. I have not actually been there, but everything seems to be working. Other than they say one of the raids is broken, one of the battles is broken according to the login message, and also according to the login message, unless it has changed, they said you should not open your housing containers if you have unique items in them, because the unique items will disappear. Now they also say that when in the next patch they will fix that. You do not have to keep track of what items disappear. They said don't bug it because they will replace them whenever they get that part patched. I do not think I have any unique items, but I'm also not taking any chances. And I'm going to check the forums before I post this. If things have been fixed, I'll post a message here. Otherwise, let's hope it gets fixed in the next patch, and that the next patch is soon. Now, we were given a mission, hiding in, is it hiding in the dark? Hiding in the dark. And we have been given a message right here, Eladan's notes. He gave us a letter about where we can find these 3 caves that the Nazgul might be hiding in. The other thing we want to do is we have the Shimmering Elfstone. This is the one we have to hold up. And we have, well, I'm sorry, the barrel is the one that we have to hold up. The Shimmering Elfstone is the one that we do to inspire greatness. So let's get them on our bar up here. And let's see what the letter has to say. In fact, I'm going to drag it onto my bar as well, so that I don't have to keep opening up my inventory. There. So now we can just read the note. The Cave of Nurath, at the base of the slope that rises to Thorinhad, that would be this slope here, walk east along the rolling hills. If you were to follow the slope as it rises on your left, you would come in time to the ruins of Osthandal. Instead, when you see the line of stonework on the cliff's edge, look to your right. You will see Nurath among the rocks. So let's come on out here. At the base of the slope that rises to Thorinhad. Alright, here's the slope that rises to Thorinhad. So here we are at the base. Walk east along the rolling hills. Now I'm wondering, does it mean over this way? Or does it mean up that way? Let us assume it means here, since it said the base. That may not be a good assumption to make. But let's follow this assumption for the moment. There's a lot of bears out here. I'd rather not have to fight my... Don't want to use my inspiration having to fight my way through bears. Alright, looks like I bet that's the cave we're looking for right there. It says if you were to follow, yep, there we go. If you were to follow the slope as it rises on your left, you'd come in time to the ruins of Osthandal, which is probably that. Instead, when you see the line of stonework, look to your right. You will see Nurath among the rocks. There's the line of stonework. Right here, I assume, will be Nurath. Alright. So we've got our first troll cave. We'll go ahead and close it. We have recovered from the bear banging on us. So let's go in and see if we can find the deepest chamber of Nurath. Alright, we're already seeing some Ologs in here. However, it's not allowing us to use the inspiration. It's still red. Yeah, using that has no effect. Let's go ahead and go into hiding. Oops, actually, let's put our cloak on first. I want to get that spook bonus. Then we will go into hiding. As you see over here, I have the messages. One of the messages is about needing to to select a specialization, which I'm imagining is going into the different skill trees. Ooh, use the shimmering elf stone here to draw up an inspiration. Alright, so let's go ahead and use it. That will give us our inspiration bonus. There we are. Oh, look how many hit points it's going to give us. 7,600. What? Alright, we need to see if we can find the deepest point. I'm going to try and avoid the vast majority of these. A good possibility that I might be able to do this without any combat at all, but we will see. Oops. Let's see. Alright, he didn't spot us. Let's just keep moving. Hopefully nothing will spot us as we go. So I'd love to show that you would be able to do this. Now, I don't know if the inspiration bonus affects my hiding skill either. I don't believe that it does. But there is always that possibility that I'm hiding as a much higher burglar than I should. But, never seen anything like that. You know, the inspiration bonus affects your hit points. It affects your combat skill. Let's see where we are here. Okay, we're still moving down. Or at least snaking around. Okay, I don't want to take on 2 of these. Even with the inspiration bonus, I'd prefer to take them on 1 at a time. Alright, the other guy turned back around. Let's see if we can get on past him. Looks like he figures this is a good direction to go too. He turned and started walking this way. Tell you, even with the inspiration bonus, it is still rather nerve-wracking. You have reached the deepest chamber of Nurath. So this will be a spot that I could use the stone, the barrel stone here. Let us go ahead and see if we can do it. Maybe we can do it right over here and not draw the attention of that guy. You hold Glorfindel's barrel aloft, but it remains dark. Okay, so it looks like this was not the chamber that the Nazgul hid in. So I'm going to turn on right there. You see what we did? We came into the main cave, turned left, keep following it down, and just stay in the main passage until you get all the way down, and that is the deepest chamber. So, alright, I'm going to get back out now, and hopefully we are not going to run into anything along the way. If we have any combat, I will cut back in. Oh, there we go. Huh. He decided not to fight me. That was weird. I wonder if I can just use the lay on ground skill. Hobbit silence. Yep, he ignored me. Alright, let's keep moving. And we are no longer. So it does not look like the inspiration has kept us from being detectable, because that one picked us right up. It's good to see Hobbit silence works really well too. He just walked right over the top of us and did not see us. It does have the timer you have to look out for though. Okay, let's try and get on past this dude. I do not know why he did not come after us. That was very peculiar. But I think we've made it all the way back. Let's immediately hang a right. And that should be the cave entrance right here. And we can get back out of here. And that's probably going to take, yep, took our inspiration from us. Okay, so we have Found the first of the troll caves. What have we got next? That was the Cave of Nurath. Now we got the Cave of Torograd. Torograd is not far from the last bridge. Leave the road, strike north into the wild. Alright, so we need to get on our horse and head for the last bridge. I'll remember where that is. That is all the way back on the east road going into... We need to leave here, go all the way back on the east road. The last bridge is right here going into the Lone Lands. So that is where we're going to head for. And when we arrive over there, we will pull the letter back up and continue to follow the instructions. So I will see you there. Okay, as you see, we have reached the last bridge here. It is late afternoon. The sun is beginning to get low in the sky over here. We're not quite at the golden hour. We don't have quite that golden glow in the light and the purple shadows, but we are getting to that area. So we've hit the last bridge. Let us continue back over this way. And as you see, I have not removed these icons. It looks like my skill bars down here have taken cannon fire. That's because there's been a big skill revamp over the last, when the Helm's Deep came in. You notice there's so many different icons that are missing. There have been skills that have been removed, skills that have been joined up. I'm going to have to do a lot of reading whenever I finish up this mission. I'd forgotten that was taking place. So that's another reason I really don't want to do combat. Y'all remember the fact that I would do the tricks, lay the tricks on them, and then, as I like to say, use my burglar heal to heal myself. Well, as you see, that's not available here anymore. So I have to be a little bit more careful about that. So anyway, we are going to go and see if we can find this next cave. The Cave of Torograd. Not far from the last bridge. Leave the road, strike north into the wild. East of Os-Durgan, you will find a space between the hills that will allow you passage north. A gentle slope on your left rises to Torograd. Alright, there's an Ost something right there. That looks like that is probably the one we are looking for. So let's see, we want to travel to the east of it. I'll leave the road to the north. We want to travel to the east of this tower. There's, I think, the gentle slope that it's talking about. Let's see. East of Os-Durgan, you will find a space between the hills that allows you passage north. A gentle slope on your left rises to Torograd. So let's see if Torograd is up this way. And let's see if we can avoid running into all these little diggers and various boars and things. Alright. Not sure if this is Torograd or Ost, whatever or not. Get in here. What is the name of this place? This is Ost-Durgan. Okay. So I think we're supposed to be down there. Whoops. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to dismount. I'm going to use my safe fall skill, and we're going to take a jump. And that actually saved us. Wow, we didn't take any damage whatsoever. Alright, so a gentle rise on the left, so we should have come around the base of this. Now I think it says a gentle slope on the left, which I guess would be this. Whoops, let's get on our horse first. Come on, Gnarlo, don't be in that big a hurry. Gentle slope to the left. And then I jump to the right. Oh, never mind. Yes, I know those are backwards. We should be doing the time warp. It was the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, after all. So, allow me a little time warping here. Well, we are definitely running into troll territory. wonder if the cave that we're looking for is in this area. Perhaps further up this passage that has all the trolls along it there. Is that it to the left? I believe that might be it to the left there. Just keep following the trolls. Alright, good steed. Time to give you a break. Let's see if we can get on past these dudes. That should be Torograd right there, I do believe. So we are going to head on up our hill. Now, how come there are trolls out here standing in obviously broad daylight? This looks a little bizarre because these trolls are not, you can't say these are hiding in the tree shadows. Peculiar. Yeah, these can't be saying be hidden in the shadows at all, so I don't know. Gonna have to take a look into the wiki or something like that. Rich platinum deposit, mine fiend. I'm just saying. Okay, we're gonna go on in. Does not say what this is, but hopefully it will be. It is Torograd. Okay. I'm gonna wait for my stealth to regen. Then we are going to use the Shimmering Elf Stone. Hello. It says this is a good spot for it, so let me use it. Well, apparently I cannot use with effect exhaustion. What kind of exhaustion? We got 6 minutes of exhaustion left? Why? Because of the inspiration? Alrighty, I guess I will wait for the 6 minutes of exhaustion to be over with. That must be to keep you from using it that often. What if I can just travel on over here? Did y'all think about that? Some of us might want to get through this thing quicker. We'll see you in about 6 minutes, alrighty? We'll see you then. Three, two, one. Alright, the exhaustion effect has wore off. We can put the inspiration bonus on now. Okay, you see, I have been playing MMOs for, a long time. What, almost 20 years? I'd have to sit and do the math, figure it out. I understand the need for time sinks, I really do. I understand the need for it. You shouldn't get everything all at once. You got to, there's only so much content that the creators and all can make for a game. You got to have the ability not to go tearing through it and use it all up at once. But there's a difference between time sink and an aggravation, an annoyance. Remember what we talked about that time where we had that, remember that very fun, or could have been very fun, event that they had where you had to go around and talk to the different, the different hobbits in the Shire to get Bilbo stories. Frodo sent you to get stories about Mad Baggins so that he could present them in a book to his uncle for his birthday. And you had to go around to all the different hobbits and get their stories, and that was a lot of fun, except for the fact that they had it so that you had this huge time sink. Alright, that was not the correct path to take. It just circled back around on us. It almost made a womb. Let's see here. Alright, there's where we came in. So, well, maybe that was the right path to take. We just didn't have... Did we not have any other choices? Looks like there's one going off this way, so I guess that's where we have to go. See if we can get past this mangler. But yeah, remember we were... Oh, crap. Alright, this one decided he isn't going to be quite as loving and caring. New deed, better and better. He's a perfect example of how they knock you around like they do. Let's go ahead and reveal weakness as well. Whoops. Find our footing. Reveal weakness. There we go. Yeah, let's get a couple of them on us. This is where you're happy to have that inspiration bonus. And you see, we could have probably used our Hobbit Silence, used our hide in plain sight to have gotten past them. But, yeah, since we're going to have the inspiration bonus anywhere, let's go ahead and use it. So let's say in the tradition of Mythbusters that it is plausible you could do this as a burglar, but not necessarily likely that you could do it. So we're not confirmed that you could do this solo as a burglar without an inspiration bonus, but it's plausible you could do it. Wow, they go down hard. Alright, let's get our sneak back on. We've still got another 5 minutes until Hobbit Silence is available again. I think it's got a 30-minute cooldown. What was I ranting on about? I was ranting on about the difference. Okay, now is he gonna come after us? Yeah, he's gonna come chasing after us, isn't he? Yep. And we're gonna lead him right into another one, aren't we? Let's see if we can get back over here where we can just fight the one of them. It's the difference between being a time sink and being an annoyance. And I'm just saying, you know. And that gave us a guaranteed critical there, which is good because we've just been joined by yet another one. This is not quite so friendly a cave. We may have to fight our way all the way down. It's odd not having so many things. Like when that one fires, there should be another one that I fire on, you know? It's just like, I wonder if you can riddle a troll. I've never tried that before. I'll have to do it. The next time I get two of them on me, I'll see if I can riddle one. I mean, they're semi-intelligent creatures. I've been able to riddle goblins before. But as I said, trolls are just more semi-intelligent, so it's kind of hard to say. Okay. Let us get our sneak back on. Actually, I'll get speed. It's already been however long, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long the cooldown is on here, 30 minutes since I started this adventure. And we've already wore our way through our first speed buff again. Alright, Mangler, give us a break this time, okay? I don't want to have to fight every blasted troll on my way down. Alright, so it looks like it's a possibility. Like I said, it's plausible that you could do it. You'd have to be able to use your hide in shadows, use your Hobbit Silence. But I could see being able to get through here. Now, where, oh where, you have reached the deepest chamber. There we go. Let us use our barrel. Unfortunately, holding the barrel aloft does not break your sneak. So let's see if we can sneak back on out of here without fighting our way. I do take pride in my abilities as a burglar. This is another one of those that I wonder, I guess whenever we get over there to Thingroth, we will find out for sure. If we hold it up in Thingroth and it stays clear or doesn't light up or whatever, then we'll know that there was never a chance that you were going to detect any presence of them after all. But I would kind of like to think that it's not one of those where it's always going to pick the last one. So perhaps if we had just gone to Thingroth first, we would have immediately had the gem light up. We'll see what happens when we get there, and see whether or not that's the way that it functions. In the meantime, see, I was able to sneak out, so it's plausible you could come in here and do this. We saw we did it in the first cave. I think we just had a little bit of bad luck. These were maybe a little bit tougher and a little bit more able to break our stealth than the other cave was. Alright, let's take a look at the letter here right quick, see what it says about Thingroth. Thingroth is not far from Torograd, and that's where we are, but the ruins of Ost-Belgram are known to be thick with stone trolls. If you have a good deal of faith in your abilities and those of your allies, you can pass through the arch of Ost-Belgram and travel a short way north to the camp of Thorianel, currently scouting the North Trollshaws at my brother's behest. She can guide you to Thingroth, for she is most familiar with that area. If you choose to avoid the dangers of Ost-Belgram, you will need to pass further east. There is no assurance that the way is easier, but you may be fortunate. Okay. So, there's that rich platinum still there, mind me. So, it looks like that's the one, the archway that it says we can pass through. And then it's just a short distance to the north. Alrighty. Well, I think that has pretty much made an episode there. I don't want to go much longer than what we have. So next time around, we will jump in and we will head over to Thingroth and see what we can find in the troll cave there. So in the meantime, I hope y'all are enjoying Helm's Deep. I hope y'all have figured out what to do with all your skills and how to get them back and how things work now, which I'm going to be doing shortly. Where's our smoke bird? There it goes. And I hope you've enjoyed our little adventure. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.